Hi. I've spent the last few days working on the panel gaps on our 74 Mark IV Spitfire. Now, the 74 Mark IV that we have, you'll probably remember, is red. I'll come back to that in a second, because this obviously is not red. But I've been working on these gaps here and along the doors, make sure the door's still open, of course. Same on the other side, and all along here, of course. It's looking really quite good now. It was pretty awful before, but it's looking pretty good now. All the doors open without catching the bonnet, and all the gaps are reasonably even and quite small. Now, the reason why this is yellow now is because the previous bonnet we hadn't noticed. I don't know how we hadn't noticed, but something to watch in the future. They'd filled over this seam. Now, this seam is a natural seam between the bonnet and the wings on Spitfires, and it had been filled over. I don't know why. They had replaced, normally that sort of thing has been done when people are trying to hide rust along here, which can happen on the inside where the two panels join. But they'd replaced this panel. Both sides was brand new, and yet they'd filled over. Now, you might think that, well, okay, not having a seam here might look quite nice, quite smooth, but obviously it's not original. But even if you didn't mind the non-originality, the problem is with it that filler doesn't flex, and this bonnet, when it's lifted up and down, does flex a little bit. And what happens is the filler along here cracks, and that's what happened. I'll show you. Come with me, I'll show you. So here's the bonnet, and you can see how it's been filled over. That seam's no longer there, but there's a crack, if you can quite see here. It goes all the way up on both sides. The problem is, of course, you get it all nice and painted, and then it cracks, and you've obviously ruined that job. So you can see the brand new wings. We're not going to waste those, but we're not going to use the bonnet as it is. So that's why I've got a yellow bonnet. I've stolen it off the other Mark IV. I have some spare bonnets that I'm going to put on the yellow one using one of them we have is great apart from one wheel arch is rusty, so I'm going to nick one of the good wings on the red one and stick that on that car, stick that on that bonnet, and then I'll put that one on the yellow one. So this is almost ready for paint. We've got a repair to do here, and I'm going to sand down everything we'll do like a 120 to start with, and then we'll get finer and finer down to 600, 800 before it goes in for primer. And I'll show you how we do that when we get that done. What we're going to do, we're going to paint it, we're going to use the blow-up booth, a temporary blow-up booth. We're going to test that while we're waiting to get our proper booth set up. So we'll see how that goes.